It can feel like we're constantly connected, or at least our capacity for connection is limitless. With all the tools that we have at our disposal, like social media, YouTube, streaming services, whatever, it seems like we can always tap in to connection in some way, shape, or form. And with that seemingly infinite tap for connection, solitude can feel like something to be avoided, like the plague. We fill every possible silent moment with some kind of noise to fill the void, whether it be through endless conversations, the new streaming show that just came out, endless notifications on your phone. I really don't think solitude is something to run away from. I think learning to be comfortable in your own presence and in your own energy, in your own space, is crucial to self-discovery, self-freedom. I think you can learn to make your solitude one of your greatest strengths. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. If you can be content in your own company, you bring more to your relationships, your work, and your life at large. Solitude isn't about withdrawing from the world, it's about returning to it with a stronger sense of self. If you learn to be alone, you'll never be lost. When you master solitude, you no longer need constant stimulation to feel complete. You stop seeking validation from others because you've learned to validate yourself. You stop fearing stillness because you've made peace with your own mind. It's a continuous process. You never reach an end goal or end point to this state. Being alone can feel uncomfortable for a lot of people because it forces you to sit with your thoughts, unfiltered, raw, and often unresolved. Without distractions, we start hearing the inner dialogue we've been drowning out, past regrets, fears, and insecurities. But here's the truth. The discomfort is necessary. It's a crucial part of the process. If you never face yourself in solitude, you'll always be running away from something. Now, how do you actually get comfortable with being alone? It's a learning process. It's not something that I've completely figured out myself, but I don't think it's about forcing isolation, but instead reshaping how you experience it. And here's a potential start. Make time for intentional solitude. It doesn't have to be hours, just 10, 15 minutes without distractions. You got to let your mind wander, and instead of attaching yourself to the thoughts and ideas that arise, you just observe those thoughts and ideas. Engage in meaningful solo activities or reconnect with the things that you enjoy doing when you were a child. If it's reading, writing, going for walks, drawing, painting, cooking, alone, anything that reconnects you with yourself. Activities when you're present with your own thoughts. Notice your emotions without judgment. Instead of immediately distracting yourself, sit with your feelings, regardless of how uncomfortable they are. What are they trying to tell you? What are they trying to teach you? The key isn't to escape from the discomfort. It's to sit with it, understand it, and to let it teach you something. The most creative, successful, and emotionally strong people in history all had one thing in common. They knew how to sit with themselves, and they weren't afraid of their own mind. They developed the skill, the crucial skill of learning to use solitude as a tool and not as punishment. Once you stop avoiding solitude, it starts working for you. You start making decisions with clarity instead of impulse. You become more independent. You no longer rely on constant external validation. You realize that your thoughts, when given space, actually have depth and wisdom. Wisdom that exists inside of you, not outside of you. Solitude is a mirror. It reflects the part of yourself you rarely acknowledge, and the more time you spend with it, the more self-aware you become. That's pretty much it for this video. I'm trying to make more videos like this, just experimenting with the kind of content that I'm making on this channel. If you resonated with this, let me know. Let me know in the comments how you prefer to spend your time when you're in solitude, when you're alone. I don't think it should be nearly as stigmatized as it is, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.